Yo, what's up guys? Before I get into this video, just a big heads up, I'm dropping a video probably later in the week of a compilation of just Jim Boylen being a clown this year and all the Chicago Bulls players just talking smack about him and pretty much just clowning him. So yeah, that video will be out later this week. It'll probably be a funny one, so definitely check out that if you wanna. But yeah, today's video's got some interesting topics and news, but before I get into that, I want to talk about last night's game. You know, by the time I'm recording this video, I just got done watching the Bulls beat the Mavericks, and that really surprised me that the Chicago Bulls finally beat a playoff team. I seen that against like over 500 teams, the Bulls are 2-22 this season, and really I don't really count the two games. In the two games, the Bulls beat the Clippers without like Kawhi and Paul George, and then we beat the Mavs last night without Porzingis. But hey, anyway, last night it was a good game, and let me just start this video off by saying Jim Boylen is a clown. I know I say it in every video, but it's the honest truth. Coby White played amazing off the bench again. I don't know how this kid is still not starting. Against the Mavs, he put up 19 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. You know, even though he's not our starting point guard, which he should be, at least he's getting like 32 minutes a game. But yeah, I'm happy for the kid. He looks like our starting point guard of the future. He's going to be a star in this league. You can just tell. Otto Porter Jr. also came back. This was his like 12th game of the season, which really sucks. And he played only 17 minutes. You know, of course, he came back from injury, so he was limited. But in those 17 minutes, he had 18 points and 3 assists. And you could just tell with him on the floor, he was like a veteran and he gave leadership to the guys. And I saw that he like kept them calm when we had the lead and got us back in the game. So, you know, veterans do help. Like I've been saying, the Bulls need more veterans. It makes me happy to see that Otto Porter Jr. is finally healthy and playing well, because I do like Otto. He fits our team and our system really well. He's a really good 3-and-D type guy. He's just really overpaid, which sucks. And another positive sign is that Denzel Valentine played amazing off the bench. In 21 minutes, he had 17 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. And just think, this man has been all the way at the end of the bench not playing because Jim Boylen just doesn't like him or something. Who knows with this? But yeah, I'm just happy that the Chicago Bulls finally won a game, because I saw in February we only won one game the whole month, and that's pathetic, man. And another topic I want to talk about real quick is about Zach LaVine. You know, of course, this was Zach LaVine's first missed game of the season, and of course, the Chicago Bulls won. And I'm already seeing people saying that the Bulls are better off without LaVine, and they're honestly just stupid, man. Zach LaVine has been carrying this Bulls team all season long. I don't think we'd honestly have more than 5 wins if we didn't have LaVine on this team with all the injuries and everything. So just stop that right now. You know, the Bulls are hopefully going to be getting healthy soon. I saw Lauri Markkanen practiced with the Windy City Bulls earlier today, so he should be coming back soon. I saw he might play against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So that's good to see that this Bulls team is finally getting healthy, but at the same time, it kind of sucks, because if we go on like a little run, say the Bulls win like 7 games in a row or something, and they see a lot of potential, I feel like some changes that are like in stone right now might change, like fire guard packs or something, or they might not get rid of Jim Boylen if at the end of the season they see we start winning. So even if we go on a little win streak, I hope we still do what we have to do this offseason and fire guard packs and fire Jim Boylen, because this organization needs change. And that's my next topic I'm going to talk about. Zach LaVine is pissed with the Chicago Bulls. He said something's got to change, and he said this quote that I'm going to throw up. He said there's a lot of different factors, man. I don't think some people played up to par. I don't think we did the right things game to game. We fight, but we obviously don't get the end result that we need. So something's got to change. You've got to do something to get those wins and stop stockpiling losses. I think there's a lot of things that you've got to take into consideration and you've got to look at in the offseason. And, you know, he's not really saying much, but you could just tell he's kind of aiming at, you know, guard packs and Jim Boylen. But hopefully this offseason a lot of change happens. I've been seeing rumors about it. I just hope they're not just rumors and change actually finally happens. Because at the end of the day, I mean, we've had the same front office for like 15 years and we really haven't done nothing in the past 15 years. And I'm just tired of losing, man. I just want the Bulls to be at least average or good, you know. It's been a while since we've been in the playoffs, and I really feel bad for LaVine because his whole career in the NBA, he's just been on losing teams, and he's obviously getting sick of it. And I don't want him to request a trade from the Bulls or anything like Jimmy Butler did. And he pretty much said him or Hoiberg, and of course our front office picked Hoiberg over him. So I just hope they don't do that with LaVine and Boylen and trade LaVine or something. But hey, you never know with our front office. They're a bunch of clowns. Hopefully change happens. But yeah, on to the next topic in today's video. It's about Chicago Bulls big man Wendell Carter Jr. And he was talking to the media the other day, and he said he's open to talk about position change with the Chicago Bulls. And he pretty much said that he's been playing the 4 all of his life. Even at Duke, he was the 4 and Marvin were like the 5. And when he was drafted, they said he was 6'9", but then the NBA clamped down on heights, and he magically shrunk to 6'9". And of course, Carter said he would like to play the 4. He said he's going to talk to like the office about that next year. And the hope is that 7-footer Lauri Markkanen could expand his game and play the center position. And honestly, I can't see that happening. I just feel like Lauri's too soft and gets pushed around already, and he's not healthy. Same with Carter though. I mean, he just can't magically switch to the 4 when our whole team's not healthy, or him. And he said maybe that'll change next season. He sure does hope so. And then I guess they talked to Jim Boylen about it, and they asked him, are you saying Carter could play some 4 someday? And Boylen said probably. I think he could, but he's missed 50-something games in 2 years. So before we get him there, we just got to get him healthy and get him in a rhythm. And of course, like I said, Carter's all for that. You know, I do think Carter is more of a 4 at the same time, but we don't really have a center, like I said. Markkanen he gets pushed around, and he's more of a, 3-point shooter at the 4. But yeah, that's an interesting topic to watch during this offseason if he changes his position. But at the same time, I do like Wendell at the center position, even though he's a little shorter than, usual. He's like 280 pounds, so he holds his ground pretty well. He's a great defender, so change isn't needed. But if that'll help him expand his game and become an even better player, the Bulls might have to look at that. But this offseason is definitely going to be a fun, hopefully a fun-filled, packed one with a bunch of moves and everything. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video today. Like I said, I'm going to have a video of Jim Boylen being a clown. Pretty much just a compilation of him being a clown all season long for the Bulls. So stay tuned for that later in this week. Thank you guys for watching this video. Have a good one.
Is this something that surgery could fix in the offseason, or is there any talk about that?
It's been brought up. It's something that, as a last resort kind of deal, with kind of what's going on in my shoulder, it could be used as just to clean it out, or it could be something that, kind of heals on its own. And right now I'm hoping that with rest, it's something that I can get to a point where it'll heal on its own. And then, those talks will kind of advance as it maybe gets to that point. But as of right now, it's just, got the cortisone shot, gonna let it do what it does. Rest here today, come in tomorrow, attack that, see what I can do, and then really just go from there.
How difficult has it been, with the nagging injuries that you can't really focus on growing your game and getting better? It's just been kind of like maintenance to get you from game to game.
Yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough. This past 2 years is something I've never experienced in my life, having to deal with injuries that are things that just kind of freak deals. I fall down in the last 14 seconds of a game, jam my foot, and I'm out 30 games. I get hit by a screen that happens every game, and I'm out, 6 weeks for that. Just things that kind of freak incidents that you never foresee, you can't predict, but they're part of the game. And so I just try to attack it and get back when I can, 100%. And then once I'm out there, just play free.
Is it something that, it's scary when you think about how young you are in your career, that this could be something that you maybe potentially have to deal with, like, for the remainder?
No, I don't think so. If there was a chronic issue or something like that that's more reoccurring, like something like this is, we're running up and down in sprints, and or in 5-on-5, you could get hit and you could be out. It's just one of those things. It's not, I had to get a reconstruction here, or, this is something that's going to be lingering here. It's just some bad luck, and I'm hoping that it's all kind of bunched up right now, and it's really a small sample size of hopefully my career that's going to be, here for a while.
Appreciate it. Thanks.